Hey guys, thanks for coming back to BuddingStarseeds. This is Nani. I've been fighting with my Wi-Fi, Mercury retrograde, you know how that goes, but I'm gonna keep pushing forward with my monthly predictions. I know that we're already on like October 1st. I've had a lot going on, so we're just gonna get right into it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with, actually, I just got this Kali Oracle. And since we are in Libra season, you know, Libra represents the scales of justice being balanced in our favor. So the reason why I really like Libra season, I love October in general because we really get to connect with our ancestors. For some of us, we get to see them, like actually see them. And it's just a really beautiful time. But apart from that, Libra season is typically when all wrongs are turned to rights. So I wanted you to keep that in mind, Cancer. If you've been going through any sort of hardships, just know that Libra season is when the scales of justice are tipped in your favor and are brought back to balance. So try not to partake in any sort of negative behaviors or negative thought processes. Try to avoid doing anything vengeful right now or even entertaining really negative thoughts, because just know that spirit is on your side. So any injustices that are being cast upon you are going to be reversed. So, all right. So I have 3 oracle cards from Kali for the month of October for Cancer. Did I say which sign we're doing? Okay. Oh, hello. I missed my mouth with that lip gloss. But anyways, so this is going to be a prediction for Cancer for the month of October. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it does turn into a love reading, which I might tap into those energies briefly because I know everybody loves talking about love, then we'll go into that as well. So if that is the case, make sure that you're checking your Venus placements. If you're attracted to men, then check your Mars placements. Sweet, let's go. So for, I just feel like I should reshuffle this, honestly, because I don't know. I only wanted 1 card. I don't like reading 3 cards for these monthly predictions. So Spirit, can I have 1 card from Kali for Cancer? Thank you so much. All right, so Kali, this one is called, I'm not sure if it's Kapali. I actually speak Hindi, but when they're not written in actual Sanskrit, it's really hard for me to pronounce them. But I want to say it's Kapali, I don't know. But anyways, it says, tune into the spiritual power within you. It is beyond what society understands and can offer you. It will nourish, protect, inspire, and guide you through any troubles. If your path is diverging from your original plans or is out of sync with those around you, trust in what is happening and know that you are within Kali's care. The reason why I chose the Kali Oracle deck specifically is because we're at a place right now, astrologically speaking, where we have like 7 planets going into retro, or 7 planets are presently in retrograde. And I've heard of a lot of people dealing with lots of obstacles, or perceived obstacles, right? Because obstacles are really just lessons, stuff that we learn how to subvert, and we become stronger after we subvert those issues. But what I'm kind of getting here is that there's something in you something is stirring up inside of you, the need to control. And I want to let you know that if you're trying to control the outcome of a certain situation, control is only an illusion, and the outcome will be exactly what the universe plans on it being. Control truly is something that is kind of a method of self-sabotage when you think about it, because we're all part of a divine plan, right? And when we try to insert ourselves in divine, it's almost kind of like when you try to play God, right? Unfortunately, you kind of get put back in your place. So Kali's definitely wanting you to know that anything that needs to be removed in your life will be removed in your life. So don't feel the need to go into war mode. I'm hearing more Venus, less Mars. Let's go ahead and into it. So let's have a prediction for October for Cancer. In the month of October, Spirit, what does Cancer have coming for them? I definitely have here that you are working on a project. You might feel a little bit isolated in this project. Maybe people aren't supporting you like you feel like they should, or maybe not in the way that you expect. But whatever it is that you're working on, it is gaining traction. Funny enough, in this Chariot card, and Chariot symbolizes Aries, but there is a crab in the moon. So some of you guys might be manifesting with the moon, some sort of moon magic. Let's go ahead and see. What else do we have? Yeah, I have the 9 of Swords. It didn't fully fall out, but it started to kind of peek out there. Some of you guys, let me see. Cancer expect in the month of October? So some of you guys might be having trouble getting past. I see what's going on here. I have at the bottom, we have 10 of Cups, the Justice card, and the 7 of Cups reversed. There's also at the bottom of the deck 2 of Cups. What I'm already getting here, Cancer, is that some of you guys might have experienced an ending in a relationship, maybe. And it's really bothering you. Like right here, I have the 9 of Swords here. This is like heartbreak, nightmare, anxiety energy. So maybe you guys might be working a lot or might be taking on more hours at work to distract yourself from this. But I'm also kind of getting here that whatever it is that you're working on, it's not conducive to you actually moving on from the situation that you're leaving. It's almost kind of like whatever it is that you're doing is keeping you in this stuck, stagnated energy. Does that make sense? It's almost kind of like your refusal to address a certain situation in your life is really pulling you back. And Spirit wants you to move forward and to take more active role in your life with these manifestations. It's funny because we have the Chariot and right underneath it is the Ace of Wands here. I wasn't really doing any sort of clarity for the Chariot card here, but what I am kind of getting here is that some of you guys I'm going to ask for clarity on that Ace of Wands. Let's see here. I have clarity on the Ace of Wands. Clarity on the Ace of Wands. See, the Kali Oracle was talking about knowing your true power, right? We got Ace, we got King of Wands and a 5 of Pentacles reversed. Some of you guys might be trying to manifest a past love back into your life. That is very possible. I'm getting chills, so that's 7:07 on the clock. That's quite likely the case. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, like you're trying to manifest somebody working together with you. You guys might actually be trying to manifest, like for example, you guys might be starting a business of your own and you might be trying to have somebody who is in a higher position, somebody who's more confident and might have more knowledge in the field to help you, because I have the King of Wands here and then the 3 of Pentacles as well. If not, you might be trying to manifest a fire sign, like Aries, Leo, Sag energy back into your life. Because in the clarity cards, like I said, in your shadow energy, we have the 10 of Cups here, and that symbolizes the happily ever after family card. Like you can look at the illustration on here. We have a couple right here, and then we have children. Then I have Justice, and then the 7 of Cups reversed. So some of you guys... I'm hearing cheated on. Either that you were cheated on by this person or you were fearful that you were cheated on by this person. But either way, I see here that you're wanting to work with somebody, like you're trying to manifest somebody back into your life, but you're really not sure if it's working. Like I have the Moon card here and it's upright. Let me see, what else do I have here? It might not be working because in the clarifiers for that, I have the 9 of Pentacles reversed and the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. The 9 of Pentacles, when it's upright, is somebody who is established, somebody who's independent, who works for themselves, who does things for themselves. But it's in reverse right here, so I'm almost getting kind of like a codependent energy. And then I have the 10 of Pentacles reversed here too. I'm hearing the words crashing down, like everything came crashing down for you. And that has to suck. In all honesty, it does. What else do we have for the month of October in this situation? I want to get a clear message so we can move on to other topics. Let's see. So in the month of October, what can Cancer expect in this situation? The 8 of Pentacles is coming out again. Some of you guys, like I said, might be trying to stay busy with work. Heavy manifestation energy here. Let's see. 10 of Cups. Some of you guys are working really hard to try to make this past situation work. Does that make any sense? It's almost kind of like Spirit led you away from somebody, and it's like you're trying really hard to force yourself back in that situation. This could even be a job, I'm hearing. Let's see. Let me put these back in here. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles reversed. I have the 4 of Pentacles reversed. It's almost kind of like you want to keep somebody in your energy. Yeah, there's Pisces energy here too. So you guys could be dealing with, so I said Aries earlier. We have the Hanged Man here. That's Piscean energy. We have the Knight of Swords here. So that's air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's interesting because it's almost kind of like there was a family that fell apart here. And it's like you really, 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 really want to keep it together. Like you want to keep it together. I'm feeling like a burning sensation in my throat. So maybe some of you guys like feel like you didn't get to speak your piece, or maybe you feel like this person's not understanding you. That might be what it is. But what I'm definitely getting here is, it's interesting because in your shadow energy here, I have the Magician reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, and the Three of Wands reversed. And then the Six of Wands reversed is the Clarity card. If you guys are trying to manifest this person back into your life, and the Magician is also Aries energy. We have a lot of fire energy here. If you're trying to manifest somebody back into your life and it's not working, it's because it's not supposed to work. Does that make sense? So when the universe is leading you in a different direction, when the universe and your ancestors and everybody is leading you in a different direction, and you try to fight said direction, it's almost kind of like you're asking, I'm hearing for punishment, but that's not the word that I want to use. It's like you're asking for negative karma because you're directly going against the universe's calling. It's kind of like God is calling and knocking on your door, and you're literally telling them to shut up. Like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. I want to do what I want to do. I think that what I want to do is more important. What I want to do is what's right. And God, you don't know better than me. And that's a big mistake, right? When you think that God, you know more than God, then you are thus playing God. And unfortunately, that's a lose-lose scenario, because God's going to do what they're going to do. And you are on a soul contract, whether you realize it or like it or not. You're a part of an agreement. And when you're trying to go against that agreement, it's kind of like the universe gives you a beat down. Does that make sense? So Cancer, if you are being led away from somebody, I'm hearing the word abuse. Like this person might have even been abusive to you. You might want to consider therapy. Like if you're trying to go back to someone who was abusive to you, like you're actively trying to manifest somebody who was mentally or physically abusive to you back into your life, that's called a trauma bond. And that is actually very dangerous, because that's how people get hurt, like physically hurt, violent. Anyway. But what I'm kind of getting here in the month of October, Cancer, is that you're going to actively try to manifest an abuser back into your life. And I'm going to beg you not to do that. Remember, we said in Kalima, right? Kalima, she's removing obstacles. And she says here, if your path is diverging from your original plans or is out of sync with those around you, trust in what is happening and know that you are within Kali's care. That means that, well, of course, it depends on who it is that you connect with. But with Kali, you can almost see her here, right? She's bringing endings. She's killing things off for you, and it's for your best interest. It was 13:33 on the clock when I said that. Please do not fight the divine in trying to remove blockages from your life. If you become a blockage in your own life, well, you can kind of see what happens with that as well, a universal beatdown. So Cancer, please do not let your emotion, I'm hearing intense emotions, carry you off with the wind into a place that you don't want to go to. As somebody that's been in an abusive relationship myself, I fought really hard to keep my abuser in my life, but it was more so, I want to cry when I say this because it's kind of embarrassing to talk about. It was more so I didn't know what I would do with myself after all of that was said and done. After all of the lies and all of the deceit and all of the mental abuse and the tearing down of my character and my self-esteem and all of that, and people seeing that, people saw how he treated me, and they saw how I accepted it and how I just took it, and it was more of a statement of how I felt about myself. I had no self-respect, but that's besides the point, because I was also groomed, manipulated, right? And when I had actually come to terms with that, when I had realized everything that had happened, I was embarrassed. And I didn't know what to do with that embarrassment, with that shame. So I directed it toward him, and I tried to keep him with me, because if he was not around me, then what happens to me? I'm hearing my image, right? My self-image. What happens to me? I look like this crazy, desperate chick who was trying to trap somebody who I really had no business being with, was so below me, beneath me. Like, I was way too intelligent, I was way too smart, way too kind, way too hardworking. I paid for this man's tuition. I'm saying this online. I know I'm gonna get ranked in this, but stuff like that. And it was just because of my kindness, because he could sense I was a kind, nurturing, generous soul. And he took advantage of me. And it was to the point where he groomed me so much to where I was blaming other women for him being attracted to them. And that had nothing to do with that. It was not those women's fault. I'm friends with a lot of these girls now. There's one girl right now to this day that was a back and forth between me and her, back and forth, because she used to be with him. I was currently with him. And it was just, and I would just mudsling at this girl, like would talk so bad. I feel bad about it now. Would just talk so badly about this woman who didn't deserve it. Me and her are friends now. She's just so kind. We're both Capricorn. She's beautiful. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. I hate him. You get me? So definitely, I don't know where this is coming from, but Cancer, it's time to start directing that love towards yourself. Whoever it is that was abusing you, I think that you deserve to hear it was abuse. You were abused. Does that make sense? Let's get a message in career. What else for Cancer? Because I didn't want it to be like that. What else for Cancer in the month of October? Let's do career only, Spirit. Thank you. You guys are dealing with a lack of confidence. I can see that here right now. There's somebody that wants to work with you or has been wanting to work with you, Cancer, that you might be rejecting. I'm getting chills right now. Yeah, so Cancer, there's somebody that's working with you or that wants to work with you that you might be rejecting. Let me see, I'm gonna get clarity on the Three of Pentacles. Oh, you're not supposed to work with this person at all. Cancer, I would definitely watch who you're hanging around with and who you're mixing energies with in the month of October, because I'm getting a lot of really toxic, devilish energies surrounding you. I'm hearing want to consume you. Like, it's almost kind of like they want to consume you. They want to consume your light. But there's somebody that wants to work with you. I'm looking at the scales here. So maybe this is somebody that did you dirty in the past and you're turning your back from them because they did you dirty in the past. This might have been somebody who... I'm just getting a whole lot of abuse in your energy, Cancer. I can't even do I can't even do a career reading with this, but I'm going to try to. There's some situation. Karma's being served with somebody that you were working with that either you're rejecting or has rejected you or something like that. Whoever this person is procrastinating. Whoever this person is does not deserve you. They want a reconciliation with you, but they do not deserve you. It's almost kind of like they're trying to cheat their way out of something or around something. And in the shadow energy, we have the Death reverse. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, but whoever this person is resisting change. Is resisting change. Okay, I don't even know if this has to do with love. Maybe you are, maybe like your partner was your love partner was your work partner, business partner, right? Whoever this person is resisting change. They do not want to change. Okay, and Scorpio is all about change. Scorpio is the sign of transformation, death and rebirth. This person is actively fighting their own transformation. And it's almost kind of like they're trying to manifest because they're refusing to move on. Does that make sense? And it's not going to work because the universe, like I said, we have the Justice card here. We're at 20 minutes right now. I don't want to go into this too long. But Cancer, I would definitely say, I'm hearing pray. Do a lot of prayer. And I would say consider therapy. Because as somebody who has been abused and groomed and manipulated and all of that, when I finally got my brain back, I was humiliated, yes, but it was something that I learned that I would never go back to. And it strengthened me in the end. So Cancer, that's the message I have for you in the month of October, sending you lots of love and light. Do lots of meditation and baths, pamper yourself, and I will see you next time. Oh, for personal readings, you can book it on BuddingStarseeds.com. I finally have my website up. I'll be doing over-the-phone readings on there as well. You can go ahead and do the bookings and everything. I will see you later. Bye.